power off your electronic devices as they're a distraction to the actors and your fellow audience members. There will be one 10-minute intermission, and now Woodhaven Theatre Company proudly presents A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And the moon, like to a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Philistine, stir up the Athenian youth, the mariners, awake the pert and nibble spirit mirth. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword and won thy love doing thee injuries, but I'll wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with reveling.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned duke.
Thanks, Gadagius. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice verses of feigning love. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious duke, be it so she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this case, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked, but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment looked.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men.
So will I grow, so live, so die.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me, upon that day, prepare to either die due to disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he. As well possessed, my love is more than his. My fortunes every way infairly ranked, if not with vantage to Demetrius. And what if all these boasts can be? I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should I not then prosecute mine? devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I've heard so much. Fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens will yield you up to death or to a vow of single life. Come, my Hippolyta. What cheer, my love? Demetrius and Aegeus?
With duty and desire, we follow you.
How now, my love? Why have your cheeks pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Belike for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ay me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear my tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth.
Oh, hell to choose love by another's eyes!
Hear me, Hermia, for I have a widow Anne, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, will I marry thee. And from there the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the woods, a league without the town, there will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair?
That fair again unsay.
Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet air, more tunable than the lark to shepherd's ear. Sickness is catching, oh, where favor so. Yours would I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye. My tongue could catch your tongue's sweet melody. Were the world mine, Demetrius being baited. The rest I give to be to you translated. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius's heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns could teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hated me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, more that faults were mine.
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when lovers' flights doth still conceal, through Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And thence from Athens turn away our eyes, to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must starve our sight from lovers' food till morrow deep midnight.
Helen, adieu. As you dote on him, Demetrius dote on you. How happy some o'er other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. And therefore is winged Cupid painted blind, nor hath love's mind any judgment taste. Wings and no eyes figure unheedy haste. And therefore is love said to be a child, because in choice he so oft beguiled. And for ere Demetrius looked upon Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. So when this hailsome heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved in showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight, and into the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. Oh, but turn me an eye to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you. And to Mary. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth the actors according to the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready! Name what part I am for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover? Or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will ask some tears in the true performing of it, if I do it. Let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. Yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus' cause shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now name the rest of the players.
Francis Flute, the fellows mender.
Here, Pigwins.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
How is Thisbe a wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You shall play to the mass, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face too. Let me play Thisbe. I shall speak in a monstrous little voice. Disney! Disney! Ah, thy Pyramus dear, thy Thisbe dear and lady dear.
No, you must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, you the lion's part, and I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you the lines more written? Pray you, if it be, give it to me.
I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar. That'll do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar. That I'll hear the Duke say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly, but fright the Duchess and the ladies that they would shriek, ah! And that word have to hang us all.
I grant you, friends, that if you should fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice. I will roar as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar as for any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see on a summer's day, a most lovely gentleman-like man. Therefore you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
But masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to come them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood a mile without the town by moonlight. There we will rehearse, for if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company and our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw a bill of property such as our play wants. I pray you fail me not.
We will meet, and we will rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with Webb and Gilly and the spiders from Mars. He played it left hand, but made it too far. Became the special man, then we were Ziggy's band.
How now, Stuart? Whither wander you? Over hill, over dale, through a bush, through a briar, over park, over pale, through a flood,
Through a fire.
I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's spear. I serve the fairy queen to do her orbs.
Upon the green.
Farewell, thou love of spirits. I'll be gone, our queen, and all the elves. Come here anon.
The king doth keep his rebels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing, fell in wrath. Because of that, her attendants
she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now, they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen, but they do square all their elves for fear, creep into acorn cups, and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and making white, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow.
He who frightens the maidens of the villagery,
Misleading night wanders, laughing at their harm. Those that hobgoblin call you, and sweet talk, you do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I guess to Oberon and make him smile. When I a fattened beef and horse beguile, ring in likeness of a filly foal. Or sometimes lurk I in a gossip's fold, and in very likeness of a roasted crab, and when she drinks against her lips I bob, and on her with a dewlap pour the ale. The wisest aunt telling me the saddest tale. Sometimes the 3-foot stool mistaketh me, then slip away from her bum, down topple she, and trailer cries and falls into a cough, and when the whole choir hold their hips and laugh, and waxen in their mirth, sneeze and swear a merrier hour was never wasted there. Room fairy, here comes Oberon,
And here my mistress, would
Would
that
that
you
you
were
were
gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What jealous Oberon. Fairies, stick hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Terror Rashmore! Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest step of India, but that, forsooth,
Your buskin mistress and warrior love to Theseus must be wedded, and you have come to give their bed joy and prosperity?
How can thou thus forsake Titania, and glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus? Did thou not lead him through the glittering night?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never since the middle summer spring met we on hill, in dale, forest, or mead, by paved fountain, or by rushy brook, or in the beach margin of the sea, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls, thou hast disturbed our sport. The spring, the summer, the chiding autumn, the angry winter changed their wonted liberties, and by their increase now knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evil comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votaress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air full often had she gossiped by my side and sat with me in Neptune's yellow sands. But her being mortal, that boy did die, and for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long intend ye stay in this wood?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our round and sing in our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy and I will go with
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away. We shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I have tormented thee for thy injury. My gentle buck, come in. Thou rememberest that very time I saw, flaw between the cold moon and the earth. Cupid, all armed, a certain aim he took, as he released his love shaft from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. Yet, marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple was love's wound. And maidens called it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower. The herb I showed thee once, on sleeping eyelids laid, shall make any man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me that herb, and be thou here again, ere the Leviathan puts him a leak.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll drop the liquor on it in her eyes. The next thing she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, wolf, on meddling monkey, or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from her sight, as I can do it with another earth, I'll make her render up her page. Who goes? I'm invisible. I shall overhear his home.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldest me they were stolen unto this wood, and here I am enrolled within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamants, and yet you draw not iron. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not know, I cannot love you?
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. And use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, only give me leave. Unworthy as I am to follow you, what worser place can I beg of your love? And yet, place of high respect with me, than to be used as you use your dog.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I'm sick when I look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You impeach your modesty too much, to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not, to trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege. For that, it is not tonight when I do see your face. Nor doth this will lack worldly company. For you and my respect are all the world. Then how can it be said I'm alone, when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of the wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed.
Let me go, or if thou follow me, do not believe that I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I, in the temple, in the town, in the field, you do me mischief. If I, Demetrius, your wrongs do such a scandal on my sex, we cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wood and were not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make the heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph, ere he do leave this grove. Thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Ah, welcome, wanderer. Thou hast the flower I asked for.
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee give it me. I know a place where the wild thyme lives. There sleeps Titania sometimes of the night. Lulled in these flowers of dancing delight, I'll drop the liquor in her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou silence. See through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes. Be it with the next thing he aspires. Maybe that lady. Thou shalt know him from the Athenian garments he hath on. But do it with some care, that he may prove more fond of her than she upon her love. Thou need me heir the first time.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Sing me now to sleep, then to your offices and let me rest.
Hence away, now all is well. One aloof
What thou seest, when thou wilt, do it for true love's sake. Love and language for his sake. Be it cat, ounce, or bear, hard or bold with bristle care. When thou wakest, it shall appear. When thou wakest, it is like thee. Wake when some vile thing is near.
This is he, my master said, despise the Athenian maid. And here the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this to lack love, this kill courtesy. Churl, upon thine eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid, so sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for I must now, when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon. Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee, hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, without darkening, leave me, do not so.
Stay, on my peril, I alone will go.
She hath blushed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, if so mine are oftener washed than hers. No, I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that meet me run away for fear. Oh, who is here? Lysander on the ground, dead or asleep, I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
Oh my God! My sweet saint, transparent Helena, nature shows art, that through thy bosom we can see thy heart. Where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word! Stop filing to perish on my sword.
Is it not enough, young man, that I did never, no nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye? But you must flout my insufficiency. Good troth, you do me wrong. Good sooth you do in such disdainful manner me too. But fare you well. Perforce I must confess I thought you, Lord, of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refused, should of another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near, and with all my power address her love and mine, to honor Helen and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from thy breast. I me for pity, what a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What, no sound? Lysander? What, out of hearing? Gone? No sound, no word? Either death or you I'll find immediately.
Not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you were to think I come hither as a lion to wear pity on my own life, I am no such thing. I'm a man as other men are. And then let him name his name, and tell them plainly he is snug to join her.
Well, it shall be so. But there is two hard things, that is, to bring the moonlight into a chamber. For you know, Uranus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Is that the moonshine the night we play our play?
I calendar. Look for the almanac, find out moonshine, find out moonshine. Why, then you may leave a casement at the great chamber window, where we play open and the light may shine in at the casement.
Aye, or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lanthorn, and say he comes into this figure, or to present the person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for, here Mrs. Thisbe says the story, did talk through the chink of a wall.
But they never bring in a wall. What say you, Bonner?
Some man or other must present wall. He must have some loam or some rough cast about him to signify wall. Then let him hold his finger thus, and through that cranny shall hear Miss Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. But when you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What a plate board. I'll be an auditor. An actor, too, perhaps. If I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus! Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweets.
Odors.
Odors! Savor sweet. So hath my breath, thy dearest Thisbe, dear. But hark! A voice. Stay thou here a while, and by I will thee appear.
A stranger pureness than airplane here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, Mary, must you? For you must understand he goes but to see a noise he heard. It is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, like the color of the red rose on triumphant briar, as true as horse, and death would never tie.
A headless bear, some kind of fire, and rage and bark and grunt and roar like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire at every turn.
What is this? This is enabling them to make me a fear.
Oh, bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
Bless thee, bottom, bless thee! Thou art translated!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to frighten me if they could. But I will not stir from this place. If they could. But I will not stir from this place. Do what they can. I will walk them down, and I will sing, so they shall hear I am not afraid.
The mountain tops so black and hue with orange honey bill. The frostful wind is no so true. The random winds
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
the fish
Oh my God. I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is enamored of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtues force for force doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. But if I had enough wit to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own.
Out of this wood, do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peas blossom cobweb, moth, mustard seed, ready.
And I.
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Feed him with purple grapes, apricots, green figs, and dewberries. Nod to him else, and do him courtesies. Hail, mortal! Hail! Come wait upon him, lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps with every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue, and bring him silently.
So, this is going to be for a raffle. Over there on the stage is the prizes you guys could win. We're going to do 4 winners, so get your tickets out and yeah. So, our first winner is 5305918. You can come up there, get a prize.
I love you.
Whatever you want. Our next winner is 5305922.
I wonder if Titania be awake. Then when it was her eyes came upon when she must dote on her extremity.
2 more, and then...
Oh, now, my spirit. What am I to all this haunted road?
5305926.
My mistress with a monster is in love!
And our last winner is... drumroll,
While she was in her golden sleeping hour, a crew of
530-591-3.
that were so close. Athenian stalls were
Yes.
a plane.
Mine's going forward. Mine is 1, 2.
One more, please.
I will pay you.
Please.
Bright.
You're fine.
Yes, I love you.
As long as we promise to be good listeners for our dear actors. Okay?
Anything.
Last winner, 530-592-0. Okay.
Wait, what was it?
Anyways, thank you for coming. Once again, we all appreciate you very much, and please enjoy the rest of the show.
No.
I wonder if Titania be awake. Then when it was her eyes came upon what she must have wanted to strike. Ah, how now, my spirit? What did I hold the total through?
My mistress with a monster is in love! Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals that work for bread upon Athenian stalls were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus's nuptial day. The shallowest thick skin of that barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a break, when I did him at this advantage take, an ass's knoll I fixed on his head, and then this Thisbe must be answered, and forth my mimic comes, when they him spy, as wild beasts the creeping fowler eyes sever themselves, and madly sweep the sky, so at his sight away his fellows fly, and at our stand, here o'er and o'er one falls, their senseless weak, whilst fears the strong, made senseless things begin to do them wrong. I led them on in this distracted fear, lest sweet Pyramus translated there, when in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania winked, and straightway loved an ass.
Ah, this falls better than I could devise. But as thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked, of course she must be I.
Ah, here comes that same Athenian.
Yes, this is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now would I chide, but I should use thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being oars in the deep, and kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look so dead, so grim.
So should the murderer look, and so should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear, as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What is this to my Lysander? Where is he? Good Demetrius, wilt thou give him to me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou hast driven me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain? Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou hast driven me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth never numbered among men. Oh, once tell truth for my sake. Durst thou have looked upon him being awake? And hast thou killed him sleeping? I'm crazy.
Oh, brave hush.
That he is well.
And if I could, what should I give him for?
A privilege never to see me more. From thy hated presence part I so.
There's no following her in this fierce aim. Give her for So sorrow's heaviness doth every grow. For death that bankrupt sleeps doth sorrow owe.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistakest white, and laid the love juice on some true sight. Of thy this prison must perforce into some true. About the wood go swifter than the wind. About the wood go swifter than the wind. In Helen of Athens ye shall find all fancy, sick she is, pale of cheer, with sighs that love the cost of fresh blood dear. By some illusion, see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eye against you to appear.
I go! Look how I go!
Apple of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sinking apple in his eye. With his love,
Captain of
he
our
doth
fairy
spy.
band, Helena is here.
When he wake, she be by, begging for remedy.
Waiting for a lover's feast. Shall we their fond pageancy? Lord, what fools these mortals be.
Stand aside. A noise that makes our cause Demetrius to awake.
So then we'll two at once rule one. That needs be sport alone, and those things do best please me that befall preposterously.
Why should I have to woo in scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep. And vows so born in their nativity, all truth appears. How can these things in me seem scorn to you? Bearing the badge of fate to prove them true.
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, oh devilish holy fray, these vows are Hermia's. Will you give her or?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind. Now you give her or.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves you not.
This is when they what kiss. My love shall compare thine eye. Crystal is mighty.
Oh, spite of hell! I see you all are bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil in your courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. If you were men as men you are to show, you would not use a gentle lady so, to vow and swear and to praise my part, when I know you hate me with all your hearts. You both are rivals in the love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius, be not so. For you love Hermia, this you know I know. And with all my goodwill, with all my heart, and Hermia's love I yield you up my part. And yours to Helena, to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. If ever I loved her, all of that love is gone.
Helen? It is not so.
Look, where thy love comes, yonder is thy ear.
Dark night, that from the eye function takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes. 'Tis not by mine eye Lysander found, my ear, I think, it led me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay? Whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more enguiled tonight, and all you fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know? The hate I bear thee made me leave thee so.
You speak not as you think, it cannot be. Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three, to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me in this foul derision? Is all the counsel that we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours we have spent? Oh, is it all forgot? And will you rent our ancient love asunder?
to join with men and scorning your poor friend? 'Tis not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not such Lysander as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes into my face? And made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious celestial. Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within his soul, to tender me forsooth affection, but by your setting on, by your consent?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persever, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon you when I turn my back, wink at each other, hold the sweet jest up. This sport well carried shall be chronicled. But very well, 'tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Helen, hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee. By my life I do. I swear that by which I will lose for thee, to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come!
Lysander, whereto tends all this? Hang off, thou cat, thou fur, vile thing let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent. Why have you grown so rude? What change is this sweet love?
Thy love.
Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her? Strike her? Kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What? Can you do me no greater harm than hate? Hate me, wherefore? Oh me, what news, my love? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me.
I, by my life, never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be it a hope, a question, out of doubt. Be sure nothing true that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh me. You juggler, you cannot leave me alone. What?
Have no modesty, no radiance, no touch of bashfulness. What do you care? It answers my gentle tongue. I counterfeit it. You counterfeit you.
Puppet! Why so? That way goes the game. Now I do perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, her personage, her tall personage. Her height, forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem? Because I am so artificial and slow. How low am I? Thou painted maple. Speak, how low am I? I'm not yet so low, but that my nails can reach unto thine eyes.
I pray that you mock me, gentlemen. Let her not hurt me. I was never cursed. I have no gift at all in shrewdness. I am a right maid for my cowardice. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think because she's something lower than myself that I can match her. Lower! Hark again! Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia. Did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you? Save that in love unto Demetrius. I told him of yourself into this wood. He followed you for love, I followed him. But he hath chid me hence and threatened me. To spurn me, strike me, nay, to kill me too. And now we like before I go. Back to Athens will I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go, you see how simple and how fond I am.
Why can't you gone? What is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave you here behind.
What with Lysander?
Demetrius.
Be not afraid, Helen. She will not harm thee.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she's angry, she's keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little. Again. Not but blow and little. Why
take not her part, or if thou dost intend, never show so little love, thou shalt abide it.
Now she holds me not. Now follow, if thou darest, to try whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow, nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
All this coil, mistress, is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your company. Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence! Either thou still mistakest, or committest thy knaveries willfully.
Oh, believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. But did not you tell me I should know the man from the Athenian garments he hath on? And so far, blameless proves my enterprise that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. And so far, I am glad I did it sort, as this there jangling I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. High therefore, Robin, overcast the night. Lead both these testy rivals astray, so that not one come within another's way. Till o'er brows doth child-fitting sleep, with leaden legs and biting wings doth creep. Crush the herb of it in Alexander's eye, whose liquor have such virtuous property. And take from thence all error from his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight. That he waketh, as all this derision seem a dream and fruitless vision. And I in this affair do ye implore, also my queen and beg her Indian. And from Montford's view, all things shall be peace.
My very lord, this must be done with haste.
Make no delay. May I effect this business yesterday.
Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared and field in town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius?
Speak now. Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Bystander, speak again. Thou runaway, thou coward, speak. In some bush, where dost thou hide my head?
Thou coward! Art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes thou lookest for wars and wilt not come? Come, thou child, I'll whip thee with a rod.
Yeah, art thou there?
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me, yet dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. As fast as I followed, faster did he fly. Oh, that fawn of mine in dark and even night. Here will be my bed. Come now, gentle day.
Ho, coward! Why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest, for well I wot. Thou runnest before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand, nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay, then thou mockest me. Thou shalt buy this dear, if ever I thy face thy daylight see. Now, go thy way. Faintness constrained me to measure out my length on this cold bed.
Oh, weary night, a long and tedious night. Abate thy hours, shine comforts from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight. From these that my poor company detest. That sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, still be allowed for my own company. Yet but three, come one more. Two of both kinds make up four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make
will. The man shall have his mare again, and all will be well.
Come sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair lark ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peace Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peace Blossom. Where is Monsieur Coplet?
Ready?
Monsieur Coplet. Good, Monsieur. Get your weapons in your hand. Kill me a red-head tumblebee on the top of a thistle. And good, Monsieur. Bring me the honey bag. Do not fret yourself too much in the action. And good, Monsieur. Half fret the honey bag, break not. I will loath to have you overflown with the honey bag, Senor. Where is Monsieur Mustard Seed?
What is your will?
Nothing good, Monsieur, but tell Peace Blossom Scratch. I'm Mustard the Barber's Monsieur. Methinks I am much hairy about the face, and I am such a tender ass. If my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What, wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Truly, a peck of provender. I can munch your sweet dry oats. Methinks I have a desire for a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall steep the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I have a desire for a bunch or two of dried peas. But fret not, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Well, sleep now, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairy, speak on, and be in all ways away. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, Robin. Thou seest this sweet sight. Her dotage now, I do begin to pity. As feeding her late of night, her changeling boy, I did ask her, which straightway she gave me. And her fairy sent to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now that I have him, I shall undo the hateful imperfection of her arms. Rob, take off this transformed scalp from this Athenian wig, that he, when waking, may think no more of this night's actions, but as a fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I shall release the fairy. Diana orders Cupid's flower with such force and blessed power. Now my Titania, wait, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off his head.
Now waitest, with thine own fool's eyes peep.
Then, my queen, in silence said, trip we after the night shade. We the globe will compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flights, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top, and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, when in a wood of Crete they bade the bear with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chiding, such sweet thunder.
But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep, and this Lysander, this Demetrius, and this Helena. I wonder of their being here together.
Aegeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Good morrow, friends! St. Valentine is past. Begin these wood birds but to couple now.
Pardon, my lord?
I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world, that hatred is so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
I shall reply amazedly, my lord. Half sleep, half waking, but as yet I cannot truly say how we came here. And now that I think it, now do I bethink me so it is. Hermia and I came hither. Our intent was to be gone of the Athenian law.
Enough, my lord. You have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away, they would, Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me. You of your wife, and me of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, I told them of this their self, of this their purpose hither to this wood, and I in fury hither followed them, fair Helena in fancy following me. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is, my love to Hermia melted as the snow. And all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of my eye, is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. But as in sickness did I loathe this food, but as in health comes my natural taste. Now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse I'll more hear none. Aegeus, I'll overbear you. For in this temple, by and by with us, these couples shall be eternally knit. Away with us, 3 and 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye, when everything seems double. So methinks I found Demetrius like a jewel, my own and not my own.
When my cue comes, call me, and I'll answer. My cue is most fair. Hi-ho.
Peter Quince, Flute the bellows mender, Snout the tinker, Startling. Gods, my life's gone hence and left me asleep. I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream. Past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if you go about to expound this dream. Methought I was. There's no man can tell what. Methought I had. And methought I was. Well, it's like a half fool if he stop and say what methought I had. Eye of a man hath not heard, the ear of a man hath not seen, man's hand is not able to taste, nor his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom.
Simply the best wit of any handcraft man in Athens.
Yeah, and the best person too. And he is a very paramour for a sweet voice.
Masters! The Duke is coming from the temple, and there are 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport had come forward, we would have all been made men. Oh, sweet Polly Bottom!
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts? Masters, I'm to discourse wonders, but ask me not what, for if I tell you I am no true Athenian, I will tell you everything right as it fell out.
Let us hear, sweet Bottom!
Not a word of it. All that I will tell you is the Duke hath dined. Get your apparel together. Meet presently at the palace, every man look over his part. For the short and the long is, our play is preferred. In any case, let Thisbe have clean linen. Let not the man that plays the lion pare his nails, for they shall hang off with the lion's claws. And most dear actors, eat no onions or garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I do not doubt that I'll hear them say, it is a sweet comedy. Now away, go away!
I never may believe these antique fables, nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies, that apprehend more than cool reason comprehends. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination, all compact. And here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts. Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to wear away at this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour?
There is a brief of how many sports are ripe. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. We'll have none of that. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and...
Pyramus, my sir.
Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth, merry and tragical, tedious and brief. This is very hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, my noble lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play, there is not one word out, one player fitted, and tragical, my noble lord, it is. For when Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess made mine eyes water. But more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories with this same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, we will not hear it. I have heard it over, and it is nothing.
I will hear this play. For never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go now, bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness so charged in duty in this parish servition.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
They say they can do nothing in this kind.
The kinder we, to give them thanks for nothing. Our sports shall be to take what they mistake. What poor duty cannot do, noble respect will take it place, not fair.
So if you will, my lord, the prologue is addressed.
Let them approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill. That you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill. To show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. The actors are at hand, and by their show, you shall know all that you are like to know. You have written.
His speech was like a tangled chain. Nothing in there but all disorder. Who's next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at the show, but wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe is certain. This man with lime and rub cast about to present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through walls chink, poor souls, they are content to whisper, at which let no man wonder. This man with lanthorn, dog, and wish of thorns presented moonshine, for few will know. Did these lovers think no scorn to meet at night is to sue, there to woo? This grisly beast, which lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright, and as she fled her mantle she did fall, which lion followed with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds the Thisbe's mantle slain, whereas with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast, and Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew, and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion beat the speed.
No wonder, my lord, one lion they were
Nothing at all, but what's not by name, present a wall. Such a wall is not a heavy thing, the head is a cream holes or cheek. With lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, with for often, very secret. This wall, this rough cast, stone that show, that that same wall, the truth is so. Trinity is right and sinister, and which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire a lion hair to speak better?
The wittiest prediction that I ever saw. Discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
O grim one's night! O night with you so black! O night whichever art pities not! O night! O night! Alack, alack, alack! I fear that Thisbe's promises forgot. Thou wall, O sweet and lovely wall, that stands between her father's crown and mine. Thou wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thy teeth to play through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall, Joe, shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Curse be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's view. She's to enter now, and I am smiling through the wall. You shall see, if fall past thy tomb, yonder she comes.
Oh, wall! Oh, because thou hurt my nose, for parting me in my fair Pyramus. My chill lips about to kiss thy stones, full of blood, and hand it up with thee.
I see a voice. Now will I enter the chink to see my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love! Around, my love! I think.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's wall, not your lips at all.
Wouldst thou at Neme's tomb meet me straight away?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
As a by wall, my heart starts up, and being done, all the way doth go.
Now the mural is down between the two neighbors.
This is the silliest thing ever I did here.
The best of this kind are shadows. The worst are no worse in the imagination of men.
It must be your imagination then, and not hers.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, then they may pass as excellent men. Here come two ladies.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse creaks on the floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here. When lion drop, when wild and strange drop roar, rah! Then know that I, once like the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam, for if I should, as lion, come and strike into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
A very gentle beast of a good conscience.
Very best and reason of my story.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present, myself the man of the moon do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be in the landlord. How is it the man in the moon?
I'm wary of business. What he would change.
Proceed, moon. All that I have to say, that this lanthorn is the moon, I, the man in the moon, this thorn bush my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
This is all Minnie's tomb. Where is my love?
Well roared lions.
Well, Thisbe.
And then came Pyramus.
Sweet wall, thank thee for thy sunbeams. Sweet moon, I thank thee for shining out so bright, for by thy golden, gracious, glittering things, I trust to take thy truest Thisbe sight. And stay, O spite, what mark or night, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? O dainty duck, oh dear, my mantle good, what stained with blood? A broaching fury spell! Oh, fates, come, cut thread and thrum, quail, crush, conclude, and quell!
This passion and death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Oh, wherefore nature does thou lion's prey, since the lion thou hast here did defile my dear, which is, no,
which was the fairest dame that lived, that loves, that likes, that looks with sheer tears confound out sword and wound, the path of Pyramus A, that left path, which heart doth hop. Thus I die, thus. Now am I dead, now is my dead. My soul is in the sky, tongue loose thy light. Move, take it. Now die. With the cover and prove it ass. She will find him by moonlight. Here she comes, her passion ends the play.
What? Asleep? My love? What? Dead? My dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak, white dove! Dead! Untold! Cover thy sweet eyes, release my lips, the cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks. Our God! Talk not a word. Come, sword. Come, blade. My breast in blue. And thus this ends. Farewell, friends. Adieu.
Ain't the wall too? No, sure you. The wall is down that part of the box. Please, you can see the epilogue. No epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. Never excuse. When the players are all dead, there needs none to be blamed. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers to bed, 'tis almost a fairy tale.
Now it is the time of night where the graves all gape wide. Everyone lets forth his sprite in the churchway paths to glide. And we fairies that do run from the presence of the sun, now our frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
To the house give gathering light, by the dead it draws thee fire. Every elf and fairy sprite, hoppeth light and bird from rhyme. And this ditty after me, sing and dance in tribute.
First rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note. Hand in hand with fairy grace will we sing and bless this place.
Now, until the break of day, through this house keep fairy stray, to the best brothel, men will we, which by us shall bless thee.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle seem no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend, and as I am an honest puck, and if we have unearned love, now to escape the serpent's tongue we will make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.